Coming up in this episode, we have the results and scorers from the Knights and the Sea Eagles as we close down round 13. We also have controversy over the blue shirt and some great news from the Raiders camp. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. Hell Dominance, Anthony here. Please remember to like and subscribe, and also click that notification bell if you're enjoying what you're seeing and if you want to continue seeing more. Well, we have rugby league news from Australia in this episode, one result to complete the NRL weekend, and a couple more stories, as well as some good news about a player down under. Anyway, so we're going to start off with the game that we have outstanding from this week's NRL matches, as that was played this morning and our results come in. We have in this game a victor, as we see that Newcastle have come away with the win in their match with the Manly Sea Eagles. It was 28 points to 18 in the Knights' favour, but in the first half they were behind 14-10. A Ruben Garrick try conversion and a penalty in the first 17 minutes saw the 8-0 lead to the Sea Eagles, before Greg Marzhew used his size and bulk to get over the try line. Bramman Best juggled his way over the try line to score the second try for the Knights. The Sea Eagles came back though with Lachlan Croker scoring on the 36 minutes. Garrick added the extras and they went into the sheds 14-10. The second half though, it saw some great possession play from the Knights and they came back as Greg Marzhew scored a double on the 49th and the 51st minute to complete his hat-trick. Marzhew was a powerhouse all night and troubled everyone that got in his way. Up to this point, Jackson Hastings had only kicked one conversion from his 4 attempts. Jason Saab picked up a loose ball and raced away 70 metres to score on the right side of the pitch to get the game back on level terms, before Phoenix Crossland got a benefit of a rip over the try line by the Sea Eagles on a Knights player to dot down close to the posts. Before that, Talatau Kula went into a tackle a little bit high and was sent to the sin bin on the 64th minute. Dominic Young finished off the game with a 85-metre try, one where he went round the outside of the left edge of the Sea Eagles defence, stepped back inside of their fullback and raced the rest of the length of the field. Apart from another Jackson Hastings conversion, that was it for the scoring, and the Knights came out victors, 28 points to 18. And with that, we come to the results, as the Dolphins beat the Dragons 26 points to 12. The Eels beat the Cowboys 24-16. Warriors were turned over by the Broncos 26 points to 22. With the Raiders winning at the Rabbitohs to close out Saturday 33 points to 26. Today, as we saw, the Knights beat the Sea Eagles 28-18. And with those results in, we see the Broncos have moved up to 18 points on top of the table, having played a couple of games more than the Penrith Panthers and the Sharks, who have both got byes played, while the Broncos have yet to have that break. The Rabbitohs' loss sees them drop down the table after the Raiders moved up to 7th, ahead of the Warriors, who dropped down the table. The Dolphins stay in 6th place, while the Knights move to 10th, the Eels move to 11th, and the Seagulls stay in 9th place. So as you would expect, with this week having State of Origin on everyone's mind, there will be some banter, some controversy, things like that to get both sides of the aisle riled up for the Origin series, to create a little bit of friction and intrigue as many dramas go ahead. As we have seen that there has been some controversy over the New South Wales shirt, as they've chosen to go for a controversial navy blue jersey for Origin 1, despite fears it could cause a colour clash with the Queensland shirt, which is totally ridiculous as it's blue and maroon. Get it? Blues selector Greg Alexander has slammed critics for wanting to be outraged by absolutely everything, and blasted that the shirt should stay. Anyway, so the New South Wales have rejected the NRL's last-minute request to revert their traditional sky blue jersey to avoid a clash with the maroon strip in the State of Origin opener. The NRL was told by the Blues jersey choice more than a year ago, but only made contact with the New South Wales board to question the navy blue design on Friday, once the images began surfacing in social media outlets ahead of Game 1 of the actual shirt. The Blues traditionally sport a sky blue jersey, and the NRL harbours concerns the outfit will clash with the Queensland's similar looking dark attire. You have one more stripe, it's blue rather than maroon. Wear a lighter maroon shirt. Anyway, while the NRL has the final say over the jerseys worn by each of its 17 clubs, State of Origin sides are not bound by the same stringent protocols as their clubs. New South Wales are due to fly to Adelaide for Wednesday's series opener on Monday, and the team officials feel there is no time to have new jerseys printed and customised with the names and numbers by kickoff. In defending their jersey choice, the Blues released a statement that pointed to their decision to wear a similar navy blue shirt to what they played in the second game of the 2019 series. The wearing of an alternative jersey on Wednesday evening was not a new idea, the New South Wales Rugby League spokesman said. It should be noted that the New South Wales Rugby League first followed the concept of wearing an alternative shirt in 2019 without any issues or concern raised by the ARLC. Indeed, the base colour of the jersey being worn on Wednesday evening is exactly the same colour as the colour of the jersey which was worn in Perth in 2019, again without any issues ever being raised by the ARLC, and without any clash between the maroon Queensland jerseys and the blue New South Wales jerseys being identified. The NRL's head of football Greg Annesley, whom a News Corp report said had raised the jersey clash with the New South Wales Rugby League board, declined to comment on the issue when contacted by AAB. Earlier this week, Rugby League Greater New South Wales selector Greg Alexander slammed the controversy over the jersey as a case of people wanting to be outraged about everything. The jersey we wore in Perth 2019 has been one of the most popular jerseys we have ever worn with fans, and this is a very similar one. Sometimes people just want to be outraged by everything, anything, and everything. It's not an issue with me, and I'm sure it's not an issue with any of the players and the fans that liked the blue jersey back in 2019. I'm sure they will like it again. Fox League commentator Andrew Voss, however, lashed out on the Blues' plans to wear the navy shirt. I reckon it's time to protest, he said on SEN radio. Wear the sky blue in defiance in the treacherous move to wear a Victorian jersey in Adelaide. Interesting comments about from Voss there. Is there a massive rivalry between Victorians and the New South Wales? Has there been a war between the two? Did he have different ideologies? Are they not Australian? I'm sure it was said more tongue-in-cheek than anything else. A bit of devil-may-care attitude from the popular Fox commentator. But at the end of the day, it's going to be war. And it's going to sell quite a lot now that people brought it up in the media. I quite like it. Not sure if I like it more than the sky blue, but it's a good shirt. And finally, we come to some good news as Raiders forward Harawira Naera, has expressed his gratitude for the support he has received following a serious incident against South Sydney on Saturday night. Harawira Naera took a regulation run before falling to the ground shortly after and suffered a seizure. He was treated by medical staff from both the Raiders and the Rabbitohs before being taken to the hospital for further examination. However, the Raiders forward posted via the Raiders social media account on Sunday morning after being discharged from hospital. I will let him say the words that he wants to say to the fans.
Good everybody, Harawira Naera here. Just a short update on how I'm going. I'm back at a family members now. Got discharged from hospital about 3:30 this morning. But yeah, firstly I want to thank the boys from both teams, our boys Raiders and the Rabbitohs, our medical staff, as well as the Rabbitohs medical staff, the paramedics, the doctors, coaching staff from both teams that have showed concern, as well as all the footy fans, Raiders fans, family, friends. I've been pretty fortunate to receive a lot of messages about what happened last night, and I'm doing a lot better now. So love to you all for thinking of me and prayers and that. And I'm back on the mend, not in the clear yet, but we'll get some more scans and sort it out. And health comes first, but I'm obviously hoping to get back on the field as soon as possible as well. But love to all, and I'm very fortunate to have a lot of people concerned about me and thinking of me. So yeah, sure.
And that's straight from the horse's mouth, as the gentleman posted that on Raiders social media. So I brought that to you if you guys haven't seen it yet. But go onto their social media and give them a clack on the keyboard to wish him all the best, because he needs it, to be fair. He's going through a medical issue at this moment in time, and all the support that's been given so far has been excellent, and hopefully it continues. Big shout out to all the medical staff, as you know I do the matchday ground staff at the sports team myself. So those guys were excellent and did everything that they needed to do, and probably first class as always. Well done to them for doing their job excellently, as you saw. Got him to the best hands and did what they needed to do to make sure that he was safe. And good luck to Harawira Naera with his recovery. Hopefully it continues and it's a speedy recovery. And that's it for another episode, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe and share this video worldwide, as well as clicking on that notification bell for any updates on new videos that may be coming your way in the near future. Tell me what your thoughts are on today's episode in the comment section below, as it's always open for business, but please be respectful as always. I know you are. Continue going on that route. It's only a 3-story episode today because, well, it's Sunday. Didn't want to overload you, but I hope you have a great day. And in the meantime, please remember to share this video worldwide. Now end the episode as you always do by wishing you all the very best. So please stay safe, and I'll see you in the next episode.